Oh, there, I turned my mic on. Good morning. I see Tammy's on here already. Bright and early. Sun's shining here. Good. What is the sun shining up in Tammy land? And Sue's on here. Lucky Dogs are on here. Say good morning, Sue.
Morning.
Hey, Google. Good morning.
Hi, Lucky Dog. It is 7:59 a.m. Currently in DeLand it's 78 and mostly sunny. Today there will be scattered thunderstorms with a forecasted high of 86 and a low of 75. Have a great day.
Ron's on, so we got the whole bunch. Ron, Tammy, me, Sue. So might be several more come on. You never know. So, how's everybody's? What is it? Tuesday morning, the middle of the week. How's everybody's morning? Sue's. Sue didn't have her mic plugged in, so you could hear me in the back.
I can hear you.
Oh, Sue always listens to me with the earphones.
At first.
Because while I'm live, it would feed back because she's in the same room, and so it's all of a sudden she had trouble with her earphones. She needs to get a new set of earphones.
Yeah.
You know.
I listen to make sure your sound is coming through.
Oh,
Too,
so it's I moved my mic a little closer. Ron says Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday, and said we've got the same weather report. Yay! So it's nice. I mean, yesterday we went to New Smyrna, and Lincoln's there. Hey, Lincoln, he stopped by, showed support. Glad to see Lincoln aboard this morning. How's everything in Lincoln Land? See, I'm calling it Tammy Land, Lincoln Land. So it's good to see you come by, Lincoln. Always great to see you come on board. So anyways, yesterday we went to got a shot in her ankle. That's, I don't know. I would, ouch! Cortisone. It's she gets those, and I don't matter. I don't like shots, anyways. Ron said it's too humid there. It's like, well, it's humid here, but I guess the humidity don't bother me all that much, So yeah, in and out and that. So, but after we went to Sue's doctor appointment, it was in New Smyrna. We went over by the beach side, and actually Sue wanted to take a picture of there's a motel her daughter will be coming down. It won't be for a year, but she'll be coming down next year this time. What was the name of the motel? Dolphin?
Motel, the Pelican.
Oh, the Pelican. She wanted to see where that was at, so we went down that way and went on down by Bethune Beach, and I flew the drone a little bit. Said I was going to show you all the drone here.
The riverside.
That went on the riverside, yeah. Let me pop this box over here. So here is this is the Mavic Air, and it's to show you a little bit what it looks like. This thing ain't very big, That's one of the new advantages, but it has all these sensors on it. You can see these little holes here. Those has a sensor there. It has sensors in the back, and there is sensors on the bottom. And so when this thing comes up on something, tree or anything, it stops. It won't, instead of hitting them, it stops all by itself. But you can ask to do this thing, hand gestures. It'll move around by your hands and that. But one of the coolest things is the way this thing folds up. This is out ready to fly right here. But to fold it up, these little...
Sideways, you can see this, how it looks, yeah.
What?
The front,
That's the front.
The top of it,
yeah, I was going to show you how it folds up. So these are actually legs that keep the camera up off the ground. You fold that down, and then you lay the propellers inwards, like so, and then these will come down. I don't know if I'm in the camera very good or not. And then this one comes down. And then this whole thing, I have this little box that it fits in. So you stick it in this little box, get back in the camera range, and put it in that little box. And so then there's that's the whole drone right there in that little box, And then it has another case that you can put your battery chargers in that. So you got this whole little thing to take the whole drone out. And then this here, this is the controller. Get it the right way. Right now I have my tablet hooked into the controller, but this controller is real little. It all folds down to it's just like a little, just a small box there. But right now it's in the mode ready to fly there. I was testing it this morning with the Litchi app. So anyways, that's the Mavic Air. Let me put my chat box back up here again.
Ron's saying some people came around and broke into their at 4 a.m. and broke into their cars.
Oh, at his house.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I see. It said some asshole yesterday at 4 a.m. going around and broke into cars. Oh no. They do that a lot down here. I'll see that, you know. They'll break into cars and that. It's kids, you know. That's what it is. So did they? Yeah. Did you get in yours? Ron said the neighbor got hit. I could see it on my cameras. And yeah, yeah. You could give that video, download it, and give it to the police. And Hanny says, "I can't believe it folds up so small." And Ron says, I did not get hit, so I'm glad Ronnie didn't get hit on it. So, yeah, that's the drones. It's kind of handy. You know, if you're out traveling around, you just here, so this little box, I showed you that yesterday. That's, everything will go, get in the camera, well, in this little box here. So, anyways, it is handy. You can throw it over your shoulder and go anywhere and fly it.
Carry it off.
Yeah, you can carry the whole thing on it, so it's pretty handy. Oh, Kane says, I'm glad they didn't get you, Ron. Oh, shoot, Kane said, I've been robbed 3 times, and it's very, you know, it is. It's like, you know, you're violated when they do that. They rob you like they've invaded you. I don't get this crap of robbing stuff. They took a gun from a guy's car, and that's what they're after, guns and stuff they can sell, and it's just all craziness. But they need to work for their living like the rest of us. If you want something, get a job and earn it. Work all your life, and then you can have things instead of taking everybody else's stuff. You know, so either way, it's.
Ron, do you keep your cars in your garage? Or is everything garaged at your house?
Oh yeah, it's well, it probably does. Yeah, because they can't get into your stuff. Yeah, they were teens, and that's what it is. Kids, you know, needs their ass spanked is the problem. Right now they have a gun, yes, and idiots. Yeah, you know, now we, and this is exactly what it is. It's all idiots. Idiots are everywhere, yeah. You know.
Back when Bob had his upholstery shop set up in the garage, we had to park outside.
Right.
We parked the car outside, and it was under the tree, and all that pollen and leaves and stuff would get all over it. But yeah, it was out there. The van sits out there. Yeah,
the van sits. It's, so Ron says he has his in the garage, and it does. You know, I mean,
it does help.
It does help. They have to break into the house first, and then of course, and you know, the video cameras help identify it. Doesn't mean it'll stop them, because they're idiots. They don't have any brains, and they will do it anyways, even though you got them on camera. And a lot of times they get caught that way. You take the video, if you got broken into, you give it to the police and say, well, I got pictures of them right here, you know, so this is who you're looking for. And you know, eventually they 90% of the time get caught. You know, they keep doing it, and they do get caught. So, you know, like I say, you hear that around here all the time. Anyway, says my garage is too full. My husband's tools in a 2-car garage. Ron says they probably will take the gun to school. Yeah, and shoot somebody. You know, that's what happens in today's world, you know. They get a hold of these guns, you wonder where they come from with school shootings, and not a good thing, you know. So, hey, I took a little footage yesterday. Let me show you. I'm going to put this video up here. This is down at Bethune Beach. This is on the ocean side, but when you come up here, this is a smaller view. It wouldn't fit in my thing to show you on here. But look over here to the back where the steps coming down. I don't know if you can see it online, but there's manatees in there. And also, if you look in this little channel there, you'll see, once in a while you'll see something in the water, and it's manatees. This little channel here is always known to, the manatees hang out there. They go in there a lot. They were a group of kids here. They were out kayaking or canoeing right in there. and they probably could. The manatees will come right up to you. I don't know if you can see it well on this. The video's cut off a little bit from the original to fit in this box. But anyways, I could see it here on my computer, the manatees. But this is the intercoastal. This is it goes all the way from Key West all the way up to Maine, the intercoastal. And these are mangroves, and a lot of, on down the road here, is a place you can rent kayaks. And you can go kayaking. There's boats going out along there. There's some condominiums right up along there, and that's a little jerky. That's because of the computer doing it when you transfer. That's why it looks so jerky. That's the ocean on that side. I have a video right across the street right there with the blue building on top. If you look at my old videos, I've got a video I did with my Phantom 3, and then we're back around to where the manatees are on it. But I don't know if you can see them back in that corner where the steps come down. You'll see a little disturbance in the water, and you'll see a little black one coming up there. Those are actually manatees.
Yeah, we set
coming.
up here at the ocean last year. It's a video.
Yeah, we did it at the ocean last year, so that's online. If you want to look up some of my previous videos, you'll see that video there online. And again, this was shot in 4K. I notice my computer sometimes on playback, if I don't clean my cache out, it'll jerk a little bit on the 4K because they're big files. And I can turn that down on the drone and take different ones, but this one I happen to be shooting in 4K on. So then I landed down here, and there was a bunch of kids that were out canoeing.
Walked out on the boardwalk. To see
Yeah, I will next time. It was just, there's a manatee right there off the, you can see it right in the water there, right off the trees. There's a manatee. They're just like, they look like little dark spots in the water, and there's several of them right there.
Yeah,
I don't know. Can you see it in yours too?
Yeah, I can tell.
So as we
I
landed
know
him,
what I'm looking for. I've
seen him enough times.
Yeah.
So as we land in this, we sat down in this pavilion with nobody there, and pretty soon here comes all these kids with good privacy. We have our own little spot. The kids were really good. I mean, they were very friendly. They were asking a few things about the drone. And you can see them, they're starting their wave. I'm starting to land here, a little playground right there, and so the kids, they were watching it, but they didn't get in my way. I'm always scared that they want to get in the way of the drone, because just for safety issues of it, and even though I am insured with my drones and that, but you still don't want nothing to happen on it. So anyways, that's and I landed there. That was one of the first drone videos that I had done with it, so I thought I'd share it with you.
Yeah.
Ron says, are they year-round? Yeah, they are there winter and summer. Sometimes in the wintertime, the manatees will move. There's different areas that's warm spots.
They go to the springs.
They go to the springs and stuff, but there's no springs here. This is the intercoastal. Here they go. There's a couple areas where there's a, what do you call it, water plant output, and the water's warmer there. They'll move to that. But they'll go in these little coves, because actually the water's warmer in these little coves. So I've always wanted to see them up close. Oh, I've seen them when I was out working on boats. I'd be working away, hanging off the side of a boat, and when they take a breath, you hear them, and all of a sudden one would come to the surface and take a breath. And what the hell? Oh shit, it's a manatee, and they startle you,
When we camped down at Longwood, there in Brevard County, whatever, just next county down, at Sebastian Inlet. They were playing right there on the corner where we were, and there was a group of them, and I could walk out to the water's edge and practically reach out and touch them.
Oh yeah, I mean they were close. Hey, good morning, Jeff. Jeff came on. He said I just caught the end of it.
Hi, Jeff.
You can watch it a little later on and re-watch it. But yeah, it was fun. Yeah, the new Mavic flies good. It's like a Cadillac, smooth. It doesn't. I mean, it's rock solid. So.
Hey Jeff, did you get your air conditioning fixed yesterday?
Yeah, Jeff said he had trouble with his AC yesterday morning, and so he was fixing that. And Cassie, she wanted to come up and say hi to everybody. So there's Cassie. So yeah, how did your AC go? Would you ever get that fixed? I gotta move my mic so we can, or camera, and get Cassie in there. There. Here's your new host. This is Lucky Dog Cassie. She's gonna take over the chat on it. Can you talk? Can you talk? Every once in a while, she's gotten word in the mornings she likes to get on the chat now. So, but yeah, I was just wondering how Jeff's AC. This is a bad time of year for ACs. They always break down now They say, why do they break down in the summer? That's because that's when you're using them. Yeah, it's dumb things. Are you gotta have them, you know. It says, you better believe it. Oh, good. I'm glad you got it fixed up. I've learned I can fix as much of them as I can. There's certain things I just don't have the equipment, but little things I've learned how to fix, you know. Tanya says, we just put $200 in ours. Just oh, thanks, you the cutie. Thanks. Yeah, they're expensive to have them. People, it's always $300 to $400 outside fan motor quit. I've had to put a new fan motor in mine once, and a lot of times that little, one of the major things is that little capacitor. There's a little capacitor, if you can find them, easy to change, just plug in the 3 wires, but a lot of times the capacitor won't allow the fan motor to start, and so your outside unit won't work. And that's a lot of times. I had one go bad once and paid the guy $300 and he fixed it, and then I got looking into it. I found a place where I could buy the capacitor for $30 and fix it myself. So I replaced it too. Good. So yeah, they may as well replace it while they're at it. So yeah, I learned how to replace that myself and save myself a ton of money. Tanya says we have to go get a new one before next year. I've had, this is my second AC that I've had in this house since I've bought it. Mine was this capacitor last year. Ron said, yeah, that's a lot of times that capacitor. If you can find one for them, not hard to change. You got to be careful. It's some high voltage there, but you know, it's 3 wires. So that's what working. If you're not comfortable working with electricity, you probably wouldn't want to do it. But you know, if you can get comfortable with that, and it says always nice when you can save yourself. Yeah, I try to do as many things on my own as I can. See if I move that camera down, get Cassie in the shot a little better. And so Ron says I have one in the closet. Yeah, it's good if you have a spare one laying around. You know, it wouldn't hurt. I've got one, but I think they're bad ones. I probably should have a spare brand new one just in case, you know. At least that way you could save a little bit of money there on it. So yesterday we did the little thing about you all and you guys and all that. This morning, Ewans, and this morning, do you have a garage sale or do you have a yard sale? So we've got a duplex and had to replace one last summer. Yeah, they're expensive. They're about, well, mine I think was $4,500 to replace the AC the last time. All that. So anyways, what do you say? Or rummage sale or tag sale? It shows little areas where they'll call it.
Garage sales in Ohio.
You have a garage sale, a yard sale. Doesn't.
They can say they show. I guess they show garage sale going up through Ohio. There, right below Lake Erie.
I know Tammy likes to go to garage sales, yard sales. I don't go so much.
Yard sale if it's in your yard. If it's in a garage, it's a garage.
That's
sale.
what I was gonna say. Yeah, if it's in your yard, it's a yard sale. If it's in your garage, it's a garage sale. A tag sale. Well, half the time you go to these places, people don't even put prices on them. It's like you don't know if I'm not good at asking prices. I just don't buy it. You know, unless it's something I really, really want. Ron says also have a main board in the closet. Oh, that's good. Good to have extra parts because that way you're not out very long and you can fix it yourself. We say all of them. I think so too. I think sometimes I'll say garage sale, yard sale. I go to both, but I have neither, right? So I haven't had one. The last garage sale, yard sale I had, never heard of the tag sale. Martha Stewart on TV always said tag sales, you know.
I don't know quite how they work.
Well, you see it's up in...
Put your name on a... Well, I see where it says tag sale, but you put your name on a tag.
Yeah.
Or something.
I don't know.
You want it, and then when you go back and buy it, I don't quite get it.
Yeah, I don't...
You take the tag.
I don't know how that works. Anyways, they call it that. So, yeah, the last one I had... I'm going to put you down, Cassie. I can hold you so long, and it's hard to hold on to you. The last one that I had was when I moved to Florida, which has been 20 years ago, and I sold a lot of stuff because up in Ohio, up in Seville, Ohio, is where we came from. They had, I don't know, they call it the world's largest garage sale or whatever, but the whole town did a garage sale, and there was like always thousands of people come through there, and it worked out at good timing. It was right before I was moving to, you know, down here to Florida. Yeah, it is a lot of work, Tammy, setting that all up. But I sold a lot. But I had some nice items. I had a nice Cub Cadet tractor. And, you know, I had a lot of nice items, and because I was loading up stuff the next day or two and heading to Florida, so there was just a lot of stuff that I wasn't taking along. So yard sale worked out really, really good for me on that. So like I say, I don't go to them much. Sue said she, but most of the time I'm looking for a particular item. I have never found something that I'm looking for. Other people say they will, you know. Tammy says, I like those kinds where the whole town has one. Yeah, and I bet you made some. Yeah, I made something like, I don't know, $3,000 I think on that one, because I had a lot of good stuff. You know, to sell on it. And yeah, like I said, I sold stuff that I would probably want to buy, and that's the problem. The stuff I want to buy, you rarely ever find at a garage sale. You know, and you generally have something in mind, and so, hey, you know, I'm looking for this, and
I just like to wander around and look.
Say I don't like to look. I'm not a looker. I want something, I buy it. Just as that's me too, Bob. Never find anything I need. Yeah, and I think damn, that's awesome. So yeah, that was good. Made good money on that. Was worth setting up. You know, there's times I look at a garage sale and I go, junk. A lot of people's junk. You know, I don't want no junk. I got enough junk, and I have stuff I throw out that I consider junk that people will make it up and put it at a yard sale. And I just like, no, that's just junk. I don't want any of that, you know. So I don't. That's just my thought. I don't like junk, and I still got a bunch of junk that I would probably like to get rid of. But I'll set at the curb. I'll set something out that I think's no good at the curb, and people come along and pick it up all the time. I never fails that they don't pick it up, you know. Just as how did injection go, Sue?
So, it hurt, but it feels good.
Hurt like hell, but it sure felt good. You know.
It's two injections, because they got to inject the numbing agent in it first, and that's a needle, and that hurts. And then when they put once it's numb, they put the cortisone shot in, and that cortisone hurts. I mean, there's a lot of pressure. You can feel that when the fluid is going in your ankle. It hurts, but it does feel better, I have to say. So, looking forward to getting my shot in my knee next week.
Yeah, she got to get another one a week from tomorrow. Tammy says one man's junk's another man. That's true, and said she's gotten a lot of antiques at sales, and yeah, you can. It's good to find antiques there. If you're into antiques, at one point, you know, I took a little interest in them, but kind of lost that, you know. But yeah, if you're looking for antiques, a good spot to find antiques on it. Yeah, her injection, it does help. But you can only get your
every 3 months.
3 months, and usually, from what I've seen, it lasts about 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
You know, and then it starts hurting again.
The doctor has a sign in there. It's like from Latin philosophers and things, and the one says, "Pleasure is the absence of pain," and I totally believe that, because if you don't have pain, you don't think about it. If you have pain, you're focused on it. And without the pain, you don't think about it. It's like Bob asked yesterday, how does my ankle feel better? It's like, well, yeah, I guess I just didn't think about it.
You don't think about it because it doesn't hurt.
You don't have to think about it. It means it's not painful. So that's a good thing.
That's true.
I believe that.
Ron said he needs to have garage sale cleaning. Yeah, me too. Jeff said I've had several nerve blocks in my back and hip, and I know what you mean. It hurts so good. Yeah, you know, I mean, I was analyzing that. I'm not shots. Pain can really ruin your world. It can. Yesterday I had a massive headache. I was out of it. And I had a little one. I got up and went away. We did our chat, and when I took Sue to the doctor, it came back, and just the rest of the day it was miserable. But yeah, that's the shots for me. Shots. I don't go to the doctor. I've only been to the doctor really 3 times in my entire life. I'm 65, so that's a pretty good record. And all 3 times it was a waste of time because they didn't do nothing. So, and shots, no, I'm not one on shots. And Oh, Tammy said I woke up with a headache this morning. Yeah, I hate to wake up these crazy headaches, but if they go away, you know, you can deal with it. But sometimes they'll go all day long and just don't let up, you know. And,
I think some of it yesterday was the storm that came through the storm.
Well, but we get storms all the time, you know.
Headaches all the time.
Ron said he had a shot in his shoulder and it helped, you know. I've never had nothing like that, so I don't know. I can't say if it helps or not, but I know just thinking about the pain of the shot was like, I don't know what's worse. That pain of I don't know. Tammy said luckily it went away. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not a doctor person. I don't go to the doctor. You know, it's like but sometimes I wonder. My own self, if I was considering the cortisone shot. Now I've never had where I have probably my neck. I could probably do one, but I don't. The pain of the shot would probably keep me from doing it. You know, I was like, fuck it, I'm not doing it. So that's me, you know. So, but you know, a lot of people do get that. Well, hey, we went on for a while there. I should show you all a little bit about the drone there, and I'll play with it more. I love toys; they're fun. That's why you get up every morning to play with toys.
Come tomorrow.
Yeah, I've got goggles that go into it now, where you put these goggles are supposed to be really good flight by the goggles. When you're outside the sun, your screen, you can't see it so well. The goggles, you flip them down and you got immersive view. So those will be here tomorrow, probably late tomorrow. It comes FedEx, it won't be here till tomorrow night. Then he says, I avoid if I can. My mom hasn't been in 30 years plus. Yeah, I mean, I've always avoided doctors, and
that sounds like you.
Yeah, that's me. You know, I'm a test to, like, you know, you don't always need a doctor. You know, it's like they've never done nothing for me. So anyways, we're going to get out here. Ron said I had a headache, and I had my heart. I know, and Ron's had heart attacks, so that's, look, I've never had that either. So.
Oh, you had a headache when you had your heart attack.
Oh, I had a headache when I had a heart attack. Oh, okay, maybe I was having a heart attack. Well, you know, I already know that I don't like to talk about my issues, but I do have a thing in my neck. I think I have a clogged artery because it's the same spot, bothers me all the time. But anyways, that's what it is. So we're going to get out of here. Everybody enjoy your Wednesday. We made it to the middle of the week, and we'll get back on here again tomorrow. If you're watching this later on and want to leave a comment, leave it in the comment box below there, and give us a thumbs up, like it, share us with your friends. Bring. You know, I love that we've built this up where we got all these friends coming on board here. We're like kind of like a big family. And I appreciate every one of you guys coming on board. And some people come in and out, depends on what it is. But that's the idea of the chat. Have a cup of coffee or whatever, and join the chat. So again, if you're not subscribed, I'm glad you made it too, Tammy. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Costs nothing, absolutely free. Just bang on it, and that's all it takes. So we'll see everybody again tomorrow. Have a good Wednesday.